Dreams.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm your boy Dr3am Williams, your favorite producer, and this is another episode of the Beat Logs of Dis. That part right there, cut it. Don't need that. Did you see that? Whatever. Well, like I said, this is the Beat Logs Discipline, your favorite show on YouTube right now that you guys are all watching, where you get your little life tips as well as you get a little beat at the end of the video or a beat during the video, or you can see our process. Today we're going to do things a little differently, something I never did before, and we're going to take up a different style. And something that we should talk about is understanding the fact that, trying something you never did before. Like, have you ever been afraid of something? Have you ever been afraid to try something different that you never did before because it simply seemed out of your range as far as things is concerned? Well, I mean, we all are afraid of things that happens in life, but those risks can potentially make us better. Those are the things that make us grow, in a sense. Like, it's just as much as education sitting in the classroom teaches you certain things, but living and experiencing things teaches you a whole new spectrum of things because you understand those things because you're doing those things. And I said things a lot, I apologize for that, but you're experiencing those lessons by living through them. So what I have to say to you guys is, take the path that's less traveled. Do what you need to do as far as growing who you are. So that's just something for you to buzz your ear with. But like I said, today we're doing something a little different. I did an R&B video, then a hip hop video. So today we're going to do a little bit of house music. Not just regular house, progressive house, which I've been exposing myself to for a little bit of time right now, and I'm new to it. So be critical. Tell me what you think about it, I should say, and just keep it real. So with that being said, we're gonna get right on this beat. All right. Well, I should let you know this now. I'm going to be completely and utterly obnoxious with this, not because the style, but because I want you guys to really see what I'm doing. So for the first part, we're gonna start with the piano, which is what I start with sometimes when I write different styles. So we're gonna start with the piano. To drive a little bit, so I set the tempo at 120 and we're gonna have it driving. So alright, I like that. Now we're gonna go on and add a simple synth line. So you're gonna add the synth. Alright, know this. Progressive house music, in any style or any form, I should say, has layers. So for house music, what I've noticed and from what I've listened to, it starts out one way and then it kind of transitions to a new way. So like, we have the synth line, but that's going to change. The piano and synth line are going to change dramatically from one part to the next. So I kept it the same for the first layer, with the first 8 bars. And we're going to transition into it. So it goes regular piano leading into the synth line. But what I'm going to do now is add some percussion or some sounds to kind of layer it out evenly. Some hi-hats. Just some standard hi-hats. So here's what it sounds like with the clicker. Without the clicker. Now let's hear it with the sound. What's house music without the clap? We need the clap. We need clap. Alright, so that's real. It's a stuffy type of clap. And what I do is I'm gonna layer with a snare clap. Like a little punch to it, so it's gonna be nice. We're gonna layer it out like that. So let's see what that sounds like. I like that. Let's add a little bit of hi-hat to it. So I like that a lot. So we're gonna keep that, and we're gonna keep that for the first 8 bars of the piece, and we're gonna go transition into another 8 bars of something else, but to kind of give it that kind of feel to it. You know what'll be fun? Let's add some drums. No, sorry. Let's add some drums. Alright, so. Alright, drums. Let's go. Ooh, I like that. That sounds deadly. I like that. So now, another thing you should know is that first layer of beats or first layer of synths or piano or sounds, in a sense, transition from time to time. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to take just a sound that I have, that I created on using one of the VSTs that I'm currently using at the time, right now. And what we're going to do is we're going to just fool around with what we can do with it as far as getting the sound that we want to get. So here's one of the sounds that I want, I found that I want to use. So it sounds like a organ, but it's a little out of tune, which gives it adds a little bit of flavor to the texture. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna add this new sound. All right, new sound. So I'm gonna add that over one of the sounds we already created before. So we're just gonna layer it that one. So. I got a bunch of different sounds that I liked. I thought would be kind of cool, so I'm just gonna fill them in where I think they're necessary and go from there. So. See how that sounds. So add a little another synth line, high lead synth. Lead synth! So that's how the Sarah sounds like together, so. I want to add some trivial sounds, some sounds that are kind of cause you to erupt out of your seat. So this is one of the sounds I have that I've created. It's like it's a basic explosion. It goes. Can you feel it? Oh my God! All right, now onto the claps. So. Hello, hi-hat. I like that a lot. So what we're gonna do now is because like I said, the layers, this is a particular layer that I like. It's that very diverse. You won't expect it. I have a sound, but it isn't something that you traditionally would hear, especially in a piece like this. So it goes. It doesn't go like that. I lied. And it's simple like that. It just repeats over and over again. So you have that underneath that. So it goes. I know you're feeling that. That's just smooth. It comes rolls the tongue. Oh man. Alright, so next part is going to be, I used the sound previously before, I'm going to use it again. Kind of give you a feel for what I'm working with now, so let's see. So what I'm doing there is highlighting the root of the chord. So this is what it sounds like with that sound. That sounds delicious. All right, next line will be this one, and this is just another sound that I have. It's just, I have a sound that I created, I made a sound, and what I did was I took that sound, I bounced it out of my file, so it was just a sound, a wave file, a consistent wave. Then I took it and put it back into the program. When I put it back into the program, I then added a series of different effects, just like flange effects, delay effects, some pogo bouncing effects for stereophonics, listening, just different elements to make this sound cool. So it's just it's continuous. As long as I hold that down, it continues with an added reverb to it. So it sounds pretty good, and I like it. So I'm just going to continue to go with it. So just listen to what it sounds like. It adds a little bit of effect to it. So. And then for good measure, I added another lead synth. Another lead synth! And this lead synth is going to be a little bit, it's like a little plucking sound, and it has like a pogo effect to it. It bounces from stereo, from left to right, right to left, whatever you want to say. But this sounds really cool, so I have it added to this. So it's like, add to this part. Once again, I'm back, and I came to prove that I love music, and this is all I want to do with the rest of my life, is sit down and, not really sit down and play, but just absorb all the world's music and give it all back, because I love music that much. And like I said once before, like, thank you guys for tuning in. This has been a real treat, and as much as you guys are learning, I'm learning, and thanks for exploring my world and my head and my take on music, and giving me feedback on it. Like, I can never ask for anything more. This is like the best classroom in the world, and I thank everybody who's been a part of this project, and I thank everybody who's going to be a part of it in the future, and the future collabs, the future contracts, whatever you want to call it, future films, future anything. Thank you guys for being a part of it, and like I said before, it's been real. Peace. Thank you guys for tuning in to my channel, and it's been real. But listen, watch my videos. I have videos from when I start doing the beat logs of discipline. Well, not really beat logs, the 31 days, 25 days of discipline. I did a challenge way back when, almost a year ago. Go back and watch those videos. A lot of good content, a lot of good songs came out of that, because I was in school and I was stressed, and music was my refuge. So there's a lot of good pieces in that. And tune in for the next episode. And if you haven't seen the first episode and second episode, and you haven't seen my rabbit, you need to go check that out. And for more videos, don't keep looking, because it's not gonna happen. But thank you guys for tuning in to this little tidbit. It's been real. Peace.